Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's Oracle card reading with me, Anna Hart. So it is Monday, the 14th of March, 2022, and it is a beautiful morning here in Bath, UK. So how is it with you today? I hope you've got this beautiful sunny weather. It does so much to uplift the soul. I find it's just the energy levels pick up and everything just seems to be easier to deal with. Having said that, I've been feeling a little bit manic this morning, I would say, and I haven't done my morning meditation. I think that could be a lot to do with it. So I tend to have quite a strict morning routine now, and that includes meditation as soon as I get up or as soon as I wake, and I haven't done that this morning, and I think I'm really feeling feeling the difference, actually. So that's something I'm definitely going to do straight after this. Having said that, I've done some chanting to clear and align the chakras. I've got my rosemary essential oil candle burning. I've got my sage going. And I've done a little bit of dry bathing, which is a Reiki technique to cleanse as well. And I am feeling calm, much calmer and ready to do today's reading. So let's see what we have today. So yesterday we had the Go Out card, and I hope that resonated with you. If you saw it, if you try to apply that in your day, I hope you managed to get out and about and change your scenery and just do something that brought you joy and happiness yesterday. So let's see what the cards have to say today. So as usual, for those of you who haven't seen any of my videos before, what I always do is ask the universe, ask spirit, ask the divine, and my own intuition as an intuitive to guide us to the card that with the message that we most need to hear today. So what is in our highest good? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? So this can be just a general card for the day, but if you do have a specific query, and don't worry if you're not watching this on the 14th, on Monday the 14th. If you're watching this, you've been drawn here. I do believe that this card is for you, and this message is for you. So please take a moment to think about the issue that you would like some guidance on. Either say it out loud or just say it in your head, or you can write it down if you like. I advise staying away from yes/no questions. So rather than should I take this job, yes or no, what do I need to know about this job perhaps is a better way of framing the question so that you can get the full benefit of the guidance in the card. So let's get on. I've just done a really good shuffle and this is our card. Ooh, why am I drawn to 2? I'm drawn to 3. Sorry, I'm drawn to 3 cards today. 3 cards. Oh, I feel quite excited. Right, okay. So what I'm going to say is, if you feel particularly drawn to one number, 1, 2 or 3, 1, 2 or 3, then go with that card. Alternatively, this could be a past, present, future situation. So it could be what we are moving away from, what we needed to know, or what we need to know about the past and where we've been, where we are currently, and what we need to know moving forward. So it could be what we're moving away from, where we are now, and what we need to know moving forward. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. But as I say, if you are particularly drawn to 1, and you can either maybe think now, are you drawn to a number 1, 2 or 3, or when I show the cards, are you particularly drawn to 1? Because if you are, then that is your intuition saying that's your message, pay attention, you need to know that. So, okay, a little bit unexpected there. Let's go. So number 1. Ooh, okay. Funny enough, this chimes with a lot of what I've been seeing. In fact, the card that I have from Colette Baron Reid's card at the moment, which is on my desk, is the Lizard Spirit, Dream the World into Being, and you'll see why now. So it is the See It card, and what we have is a blank wall, and in front of it is a blank canvas. And the message behind this card, this is a reflection card, and the message is that it's time to visualize, I suppose, see it happening. So whatever it is that you've wanted to create, whatever it is that you've wanted to bring into your life, whatever it is that you've wanted to manifest, this card is either saying, so if you feel particularly drawn to this as a card, as a 1, you know, if you thought I'm drawn to card number 1, then this is a message for you that you need to see it. Okay, so you need to visualize it, whether that's through a vision board or even just writing down in your journal in the present tense as if it's happened. To sit there and imagine how it feels to, you know, and see yourself in that position. Imagine that what you want to manifest, you have manifested. But focus on the feelings as well. So what are the feelings? How are you going to feel when you have accomplished this? And see it. So if that's the one card you're drawn to, then that's, I think, the message that you need to do is to basically, you've got a blank canvas. So use it to paint or draw or write, however feels right to you, but create the image of the dream that you want to manifest. Okay, so it's a bit of manifesting work. If you're drawn to all 3 cards and we're reading this as your past message, then this is kind of, you've been in a stage of manifesting. So you've been in the stage of visualizing what you want. Okay, and so you've been doing that effectively, and that's what you've been doing in channeling. Okay, so we leave that there for a moment and we'll come back to that in a second. So card 2, if you were drawn to card 2, okay, this goes so well. It's the waiting card. Sorry, my camera isn't. So what we have here, this is the departure lounge in the airport. People are jetting off. They're off on their travel, on their next exciting journey. But at the moment, we're waiting in departures. And every good journey, whenever you go anywhere, anywhere with visiting, there's always a period of waiting. So that's whether you're sitting in the car driving there or on the train, or waiting to buy your ticket, or waiting in the airport departure lounge. There's always a period of waiting before you get going on that exciting adventure. And so what this card is saying, and to be honest, whether you're drawn to card 2 or whether we're viewing this as the current, this is the same message, is that we are in a period of waiting. So we've been working really hard on manifesting what we want. We've been building that picture, sending our intentions out and visualizing it. And we are now at that period where we're just waiting for things to slot into place. So that might be why things aren't moving forward as quickly as you might like. It might be why you're getting frustrated, thinking, I'm never going to get there. You know, how hard have I been working and I'm just not getting anywhere. You might even be tempted to give up. But this card is very much saying, keep going. You know, we are just in a waiting phase. And what that waiting phase does for you is it gives you a chance to take a breath, to take a breather. It is that period of time where you can just go for coffee, get a magazine for the plane, get yourself ready, go and get a flight pillow, go and get those things you need from Boots, the chemist, or wherever it is for your journey, because you're going to need them because you're off on an adventure. And this is that period of time where you just are able to get ready, you know, and just have some downtime before it all gets very exciting. So that is the message for this card. So the next one is what message we need to hear to support us going forward. That's what I'm hearing. It's what message we need to hear to support us in going forward. So once the waiting period is done, once we're on our journey, taking the next step, what do we need to know? And if you're drawn to card 3, then this is the message that you need to see. So oh my gosh. Okay, couldn't picked any better. It's the abundance card, And this came up a couple of days ago. So there's a real clear, strong message at the moment that the energies are very much of abundance. So we are in a waiting period, but what lies ahead for us is a period of abundance. So I don't personally think it can get much better than that, to be honest. We've been visualizing, we're now in that waiting period, waiting for things to slot into place before we get going on that adventure. And when we get going, we are going to be supported with abundance. That is the message. So bear with, and we will have a closer look at each of these cards individually. Okay, so card 1. So as I said, we have this blank canvas in front of us that we can create or visualize what we want to bring into our lives. And behind that is a brick wall. So it's this idea that there may be a wall in front of you and you might think that that's, you know, you're hitting that wall, you can't get through, but actually what you have in front of you is this canvas and you can create the life you want through that. So see it, it's a reflection card, and the message is, it's been said that if you build it, they will come, and she believed she could, so she did. What we focus on usually always manifests because we are channeling our energy in that direction. The more we visualize the outcome, how it would feel and what it could look like, the more chance there is of it coming to fruition. This card brings a message to visualize clearly what you want to achieve. See it coming to life, meditate on it, make a positive affirmation, or create a vision board. See it happening and it will be. But remember not to be too hung up on the form. The universe has a clever way of answering our wishes in the form that is most right for us. But it all starts with a vision. And the affirmation is, I can clearly see my dreams. Sorry, I can see my dreams clearly. I can see my dreams clearly. I can clearly see my dreams. I can see my dreams clearly. So that's the message. So if you're just particularly drawn to this card today, card 1, then that is your message. If this is part of our 3-card reading, then what it says is you've been doing this very successfully. You've been focusing your energy on what you want to manifest, and the universe is at work making it happen for you. Okay, that's what that's suggesting. So card 2. It's the waiting card, as we say, waiting in departures to set off on that next adventure, and it's a message card. So do you feel that moving forward is a struggle? We all have times in our lives where we feel we're swimming against the tide. At these times, we can either struggle on regardless, or accept that there is always a period of waiting on all good journeys. This card brings a message that you are still on course. You are just in the waiting area right now. So embrace the moment of quiet before your journey gets going again. And the affirmation is, I am taking this opportunity to rest before the next adventure begins. So I'm taking this opportunity to rest before the next adventure begins. So I think if you were drawn to card 2, or if we're doing this as the 3-card reading, then that is our message for all of us at the moment. That's where we are currently. And my favorite card, it is the card of abundance. It's another message card. And yes, I can't say enough how much I love this card. So at times it can feel like things are slipping through our fingers, that our resources are running low or running out completely. Energy, love, opportunities, money, patience. At these times, it's tempting to cling on even tighter to what you have for fear of losing more. However, this focuses our intentions on fear and lack, which is a waste of our precious energy and increases the likelihood of attracting more of the same. The universe, spirit, and source provides for its children, and there is abundance in the natural order. So this card brings a message to surrender your fears to the universe and trust that all will be well, and you and yours will be provided for. And the affirmation is, I have more than enough of everything I need. I have more than enough of everything I need. So if you were drawn to card 3, that's your message. And if we're doing the 3-card reading, then this is what we need to know about what's coming up for us. There is abundance. So don't worry, don't focus on fear, don't let that hold you back. Don't focus on what you haven't got. Just take that mindset forward that you have an abundance of everything you need to get you through the next exciting journey, because that is what the cards are sharing. Okay, so thank thank you so much for joining me yet again. If it's your first time, welcome. I really hope you enjoyed. If you think somebody else could benefit from this message, if you think, if somebody springs to mind and you think, oh, they might need to hear this, then the chances are they probably do. And you're just a conduit to sharing that information. So please do feel free to share. Feel free to subscribe if you want to check out my videos every day. And yes, thank you. Have a wonderful Monday. I hope it's an excellent start to your week. Take care, stay safe, stay well. Bye-bye.